When I first started my page, I was kind of like, I was posting all these burgers. I thought burgers was what people wanted to see, like these big, drooly, huge burgers. But actually, kind of what people want to see in the UK is like everyone's really interested in fish and chips, like because.
Oh mate, tell the story about the chip. You called it the chips and fish or something.
Oh yeah,
that was such a good.
First things to any short form video, the first 3 seconds are the most important thing ever. Like if you're scrolling, you've got to catch someone, you've got to stop someone from scrolling, and that's when you're on your shoots, when you're looking at the content, you need to think, how do I stop someone? And so like the ways that I do that is, people always complain. Firstly, I mostly wear a hat in a lot of my videos, whether I go to a fine dining restaurant, whether I go anywhere else. And generally I don't give a fuck that I'm bald. Like, but I wear it again because it causes it stirs the pot, basically.
Why does it stir the pot? As in,
because really you should be wearing like a nice hat into a fine dining restaurant.
Sorry, yes, okay, with you,
and just things like that, like. And
so what other little tricks of the trade in terms of winding people up?
Yeah, so like again, there's one obviously. So I went to London's oldest fish and chip shop, and I then thought, you know what, I'm gonna call it chips and fish rather than fish and chips.
Yeah.
And so like I just thought, I was going to do it and see what people say. And I'm not joking, I lost 2,000 followers. And that one actually kind of backfired on me because I didn't realise people were so religious about fish and chips.
Yeah.
And I was like, I'm obviously joking. Like I've literally got like I study this shit, and like I know that fish and chips are popping off in London right now, like obviously. And people were just like, I can't believe this guy. He calls himself like a food reviewer. Like he's got this food page and he calls it chips and fish. People are so insulted.
Yeah.
But again, like there's a lot of things like that. Just
tell me some other ones.
You know, off the back of that, I thought about calling it like mash and bangers.
Yeah.
Doing a whole day of eating, just like reversing these terms. And then I flapped it in the end.
Yeah.
But again, like, I think like I said, another one that, you know, quite often, like I'll take an excessive bite of a burger. I'll like, you know, so food's like kind of like drooling down my beard, like I'm saving it for later.
Yeah. Because you know that will wind people. Come a bit closer.
Yeah.
You know that will not wind people. You're trying to poke the bear.
Yeah, you poke the bear because at the end of the day, if your content's perfect, no one will watch it. There's no one's going to comment on it. People don't like to say that they love you on social media. They like to go, ooh, like who's that disgusting pig? They much rather like give you hate and shoot you down. But what a lot of people don't realise is that those people are making the video, like, you know. Yeah, exactly. Like, and also it's a bit tongue in cheek. So there's always a line and there's a standard. Don't take it too far. But having these little like funny phrases and just little like bits and bobs just to trigger certain people, like it always helps.
Yeah. It's mad how so that goes into that bit, right?
Yeah.
So that's your hook.
Yeah.
Then to keep people engaged and keep people sharing it, or like what's the next step in terms of that storytelling? For
me, it's enthusiasm. Like when I do a voiceover, I'm never sitting down. Like when I'm doing...
Do you record into your phone?
Yeah, I just like smash it off on my phone like this. Like, today we're on the hunt for the best, like...
Yeah.
But what I do is I'll stand up, like, and walk. I'll pace up and down the kitchen or the living room. And I'm just like, I'm going like this with my hands. Like, I'm really getting into it. Like, I love it.
Yeah.
Like, I've done the edit. I believe the edit's good. I've got lots of different, like, angles. I've got a good story there. It all looks good. Like, I'm pumped. So, like, when it comes to the voiceover... Like that's just like the cracking on the cake.
And are you doing that off the cuff?
Yeah, a lot of the time.
Yeah.
Sometimes, like, I might do a bit more research into, you know, like if I'm going to Cat's Deli, then I want to know when it first opened. I want to know a bit more of the story. Like, can I meet the owner? Can I do this?
Yeah.
But I'd say 8 out of 10, I just try and smash off, and then I'll probably wait a day, re-listen to it. Oh, I could do that.
We'll whack it here, Sam.
Yeah.
We've got some final bit of...
Last one.
What's this one?
Smashing plates.
Smashing plates, yeah? You've been to this place?
Yeah, it's...
What is it, like?
Greek, and it's banging. It's absolutely banging. Their gyros is outstanding, but the best thing...
Wait, where are these guys based?
Based from London Bridge. I love it. They put honey over a lot of things, and the honey's just so good.
Oh shit! How many meals are you like doing a week? Well, how do you navigate that? Because I've done 3 now. It's not an easy gig, mate. It sounds like it's.
I know.
Like, sometimes you must just think, I just want to have a poke bowl or like a banana.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, because I'm a lot more selective these days. Before, you're really trying to work as hard as you can to try and get yourself out your job and be able to like support yourself. It's like you're just going around like smashing as many places as possible, really trying to like support yourself. Whereas now, like I said, because I've scaled back on all of that kind of stuff, it's very much just going to the places I want to go to.
Insane. Fucking hell.
And like it's funny if I don't really believe it or there's not enough like substance or context there, then like I wouldn't really. I just probably won't go these days. Whereas before I'd probably take more of a chance and be like, oh, try and do that. But again, I don't really want to let like people down as well.
You're sort of obsessed in that period of time.
Yeah, 100%. Like obsessed. Like I saw like all these bigger like accounts and I just really wanted to be like the most followed kind of like food review or food recommendation page in the UK, and there was always people that like you kind of like look up to and try and really try and like overtake, and yeah, now it's happened. So
because you're the biggest in the UK, aren't you?
As far as like a following goes on Instagram for food recommendations, I think so. Yeah,
that's wild. Espressos is sponsored by supply chain software gurus Unleashed. It talks to your e-com and accounting software. It's helped Islands cut admin time in half, get granular clarity on your margins, know where your stock is, don't miss availability. Brands like Candy Kittens, Tiny Rebel and Trip all use Unleashed, and so should you.